welcome back to another Command & Conquer Zero Hour game. This time we are digging deep because this game is from 2011. But I hope you don't mind it, and let's go into it. We have a Toxin General here on the top by Ruiz. And we have a China something by ZoMbIE. Or ZoMbIE, or whatever you are going to pronounce it. And ZoMbIE is the right word right now because I feel like a zombie. It's freaking hot out there. And it's dry. It's really dry and hot and you are running around, and instead of searching for brains, you are searching for ice cream and cold glass of Coca-Cola or water. You're running around the streets like water. Yeah, I think that's the right thing you can call it. It's hot. But this game is going to be hot too, because we have a rebel here by Ruiz going for the early oil grab. But not on the bottom oil, only on the top right oil. We also have a aggressive tunnel here on the right flank happening by Ruiz, and ZoMbIE looks like he is the infantry general and he is preparing a nasty helix. Very, very nasty. Also, this minigunner gets no horde bonus. You need to load those troops up into your helix once all have horde bonus, otherwise they will not get horde bonus in the helix. So all the soldiers have horde bonus, but not the minigunner, because he is an asshole and he doesn't get horde bonus. So we can see that Ruiz is going for the right counter strategy. He's going for quads. Don't know if he went for quads before he saw the helix actually, or if it was just a lucky thing or whatever, but he has the right counter units. And look at this, the helix is very, very hurting, and once another quad will get out, which is not going to happen, or some RPG is going to counter the helix, this thing is going to get down. Ruiz now lost his arms dealer and supply stash, and looks like ZoMbIE is now denying the next supply stash. Why do you put down the supply stash while a helix is shooting on it? And I think there was no cancel on this supply stash at all. Or maybe he just placed it down to keep this helix busy. I'm not very sure. The rebel captured the oil derrick there on the left flank, and the oil derrick on the right wasn't captured because the helix stopped in the oil grab. Rebel been stopped, and all those buildings are gone on the right side. Only a supply stash left for Ruiz and an arms dealer and a barracks there at the bottom position. So pretty successful attack there early in the beginning by ZoMbIE. And he's now loading all of his troops. He's now evacuating all of his troops. Nice decision. So if a quad pops out and shoots down the helix, all the troops will be saved now. We can see that Ruiz still has a nice map vision, so he clearly knows what's going on. Helix guarding the main supply and checking if the supply stash is rebuilt, and now hiding there at the top right position and giving ZoMbIE a nice vision here, as you can see. Quad chasing the helix, and the helix now flying there, back there on the right side, and he has possibility to stop this oil grab, and he's going to do so. Nice, very good. So we have two listening outposts and a flame tank. And we have a propaganda center going up, so ZoMbIE looking very good in this game. He applied good pressure and now only has to clean up the rest, and then it's game over there for Ruiz. Unlucky for this flame tank, this toxin tunnel was out of range. Only a bit of damage was dealt to this toxin tunnel, but not enough. Toxin tunnels are beasts. Those are like fortresses. Listening outpost has been taken off, and a MiG coming in, but this MiG has been wasted. Quad cannons picking it off very, very easily. Some workers standing around here doing absolutely nothing, just chilling there and blocking the entrance. Assholes like they are, blocking the entrance every time they can. Another Mick there and another dragon incoming, but I hope he is not going to attack this tunnel because this would be a waste. Another rebel incoming to capture the Oilderek, and dragon under attack, but this could be a nice flame wave, but it's not going to be a nice flame wave. Quad cannon be picked off by the mix, and yeah, also have no scorpions in the mix. And those soldiers still standing there. I think they should go more to the right to actually see if the GLA player is rebuilding a supply stash here. Most of the GLA players just placing down a supply stash here out of the vision of the China player. But ZoMbIE not checking for the vision. But good thing for ZoMbIE is Ruiz is not going to send a worker there to the top right. Another dragon tank been wasted. And another MiG flying in there. So he really wants this tunnel to go out of his base, just right there. Quad cannons popping out, and Ruiz doing a good job in defending his forwarded base there. ZoMbIE really throwing everything what he has at the forwarded base there. And the unit composition is not really the best. I mean, he's not really doing so much damage there. He's losing so many units. But then, it's infantry versus toxin, so what can you do? Infantry versus toxin is really a pain. Okay, but it seems like the tunnel is finally gone, but it's rebuilding now and will be up in no time. Both Oildereks belong to Ruiz, by the way, and he gets a lot of money out of it. So all the soldiers are running back, and a good thing for ZoMbIE is that there is no rebel inside that building. Otherwise, all the troops would be gone now. Black Lotus running around here at this place with her hot ass and her nice boobs, which we cannot see here because it's too pixeled. Pixel boobs. This would be a nice name for a YouTube name. Pixel boobs. Boobs. Does this channel exists? I think someone should check the YouTube search if pixel boobs exists. Okay, so the troops are going to advance here at the top position, going to finish off this tunnel, and then Black Lotus will activate her hot ass power to capture the Oilderek or maybe the Armsiller. But oh, Black Lotus, no, you don't want to capture a building next to a rebel. Good thing is that there were MiGs to protect Black Lotus, and so she was not successful there with capturing the building anyway, so but she survived, and that's important. So Barracks still standing there, but it's been finished off now. Ruiz still in the game though. He's building up his supply stash on the right, and rebuilding his second supply stash there at the top left position. He's losing his bunker though. That's not really a problem. Barracks going up, and the quads are formating here and waiting for the mix to assault the middle, which probably is not going to happen. We have a flame tank there and some listening outposts. So ZoMbIE is sitting on 5,000 cash. That is really unnecessary to bunkers to bank up so much cash. I think 3,000 is enough, but 6,000 cash without doing anything, and then just throwing MiGs into the meat grinder. Oh well. Dragon tank flaming the wrong place and being destroyed there by the tunnel, and Black Lotus now spotting that there is another tunnel plus a supply stash. RPG's been popping out to destroy the listening outpost, and we have a supply stash going up here at the top right position. Another tunnel going up, and Black Lotus can only go through there to capture the supply stash if she wants to do so, and I hope she's going to do so, because this would be a smart decision, but looks like she's not going to do so. And Armsealer going up there at the top left, and we have helixes. Nice choice there by ZoMbIE, going for the helixes. I really like this choice, because now Ruiz thinks his opponent is only going to attack with ground units now, and I think the helix is going to be a good surprise attack there. Also, the Armsealer is not finished yet, so this would be the perfect opportunity by ZoMbIE to attack the GLA player now. Okay, so listening outposts advancing here at the right flank, finishing off that barracks very easily, and we can see that the quads are now in production again. Yep, there they are. I think that was a tunnel, if I'm not mistaken. Not very sure what that was. Ooh, listening outpost been finishing off, and the artillery strike coming in. It will probably hit the Armsealer, I think. And also carpet bomber incoming! And Armsealer gone. Perfect! So only one quad cannon got out of the Armsealer, I think, or maybe two. But not enough to stop those helixes. So still two there on the way. 10,000 cash! Holy shit, ZoMbIE, what are you doing? 9,000 cash. Why is he banking up so much cash? Okay, and by the way, what I want to ask you is about long videos. For example, the Premier League, only one Premier League. If I upload 1 or 2 hour videos, do you guys like watching this? 10,000 cash, holy shit! Do you guys like watching this, or do you prefer short videos, for example like 20 minutes? Because I personally like 20-minute videos maximum. I really hate to watch 1 hour or 2 hour videos. It's really not that thing I like to do very often. Normally, if I watch a 40-minute plus video, I sleep in after 40 minutes. So what's your opinion about this? Because this is really important for me to ask. If I upload more videos which are longer than 1 hour, maybe I will just skip those replays if they are too long. Or if I maybe decide to cast another tournament, who knows? Should I split it up? Like, if there is a best of 3, should I split it up? Those games in like separate videos? Or should I pack everything into one video like I did before? What's your opinion about this? Because I personally would like to split those games up. Oh, that poor worker though. So, the 2 helixes are coming in, and ZoMbIE somehow lost all of his cash by building a nuclear missile silo. Nuclear missile silo against a GLA player is pretty much useless in my opinion. Because you can destroy some buildings, yes, but they are going to stay in the hole mode, so you're not really doing any damage at all. And the GLA player hears the siren and can react, so you will probably not get all the units which you are targeting with the nuclear missile. So I think going for a nuclear missile silo against a GLA player is not the best decision. It's like 5,000 cash you spend on it, and an extra reactor to not run out of power, so you have 6,000 cash just for one nuclear missile, which takes 6 minutes. I think it's not worth it. Against the USA player, okay. Against the China player, perfect. But against the GLA, I wouldn't do this. I just wouldn't do this. Also, the nuclear missile is just a bad super weapon. In Command & Conquer Generals, it's like the best super weapon you can have, but in Zeroa, it's so nerfed. It's bad. It's just bad. But anyway, The helixes are doing good damage. The supply station in the middle is gone. Tunnel also, and so this means Ruiz on only two supply stations left, and Black Lotus was able to capture this one supply station. And was ZoMbIE able to build a supply station for his own cause? No, he didn't. So looks like ZoMbIE doesn't want to have the GLA power. Imagine a China player with tunnels. Absolutely perfect. So, Black Lotus still running around here, and we can see ZoMbIE sitting on 1700, Ruiz sitting on 300, so he's spending all of his cash, and he sees those helixes. I don't know how many quads he has, I think 6. 6 is a solid number of quads against a player who's only going for aircraft.
Well done, Gentool. You have reached a higher rank.
That was a nice MiG attack, by the way. Burning all the tunnels, but now the quads are there and the helixes cannot engage. Which was probably the thinking process of ZoMbIE. To burn all the tunnels and then engage with the helixes, but there are fortresses, so... but only one RPG inside, so an easy pick-off for the helixes. Black Lotus is still standing there. And we can see a worker, brave as he is, rebuilding this main supply station, which still has 34,000 cash, so not gathered a lot from this supply station. Middle supply gone, and Ruiz doesn't have control over the middle anymore. So perfect opportunity for ZoMbIE to build the supply center there, or maybe there on the right flank. There's only one worker to stop you. Quads now engaging, and they shouldn't, because there's a dragon, and the one dragon is going to rip through those quad cannons. Mix patrolling the area here and toasting this bunker. Oh, 2 MiGs lost and almost a 3rd MiG. So the Helix is now engaging, and they are catching the GLA off guard, but they are retreating. They are not finishing off the Armsler. Finishing off the Armsler would have been a perfect decision, but now they go back, and now the quads are there, and Armsler survives. That was a failed opportunity for the China player to do some good damage there on the GLA player, because right now the GLA player is pretty much crippled. And destroying the Armsler would have been crucial for the GLA player. So the Armsler remains, and Ruiz has the opportunity to build a palace up, which he's not going to do, so I think he saves his money for the supply stashes in the middle. Nuclear missile ready to shoot in 2 minutes, but this doesn't matter at all, because, like I said, nuclear missile doesn't do anything. A command center going up, then this is a good decision, because now the GLA player gets cash bounty, and he also has the opportunity to throw down some toxin rebels, which are perfect. Toxin rebels are the most strongest units after the demo rebel ambush. So mixer incoming, and nice damage on those quads, but losing 2 MiGs there, and only destroying 2 quads. Could have been a good attack, but failed. 5 workers there standing and now establishing the supply stash. Very good. And Euderek now belongs to Mr. ZoMbIE. So, where's the nuclear missile silo going to land? I think at this place. But will it do some damage? No. Maybe it would have done some damage if you kept the bomber, but instead you're wasting the bomber and not saving it. So bomber plus nuclear missile silo could be effective to clean up all those holes, but now you don't have a bomber. Now you have a nuclear missile silo. What are you going to do with it? I think nothing. So Helix is now engaging, but this is a bad decision, because now the quads can pop out there in behind and bring down all those helixes. But this is not going to happen. Now it's going to happen, and the helixes are going down. That was such a waste, and the arms dealer remains in the whole mode. That was a waste. And I think this was game changing right there. There's a tunnel up and the quads popping out. Nuclear missile silo landing now at the command center. What a waste. That really didn't do anything. Only destroying this one hole, but that's it. That's really it. Nice defend there with the mix. Toasting some units, but now the protection is kind of missing. All the mix going down and there's nothing to protect the base. Now some helixes would have been smart, but yeah, this happened. So no helixes protect the base. ZoMbIE sitting on 1000 cash and Ruiz on 300. Nice rebel ambush to protect the quad cannon. Really nicely done there by Ruiz. Airfield's now been taken out and the MiG can start up into the air and do some critical damage on the quad cannon. Tunnel been picked off there. So no reinforcements by Ruiz, but Ruiz doing a pretty good job here in doing damage. Reactor will be gone. And no supply stash there yet in the middle. This would be a good opportunity right now to build a supply stash in the middle to finish off the Alderic or capture it maybe. Oh, nice bomber taking out those rebels, but also taking out his own war factory. So, Ruiz still in this game. And ZoMbIE also as well. ZoMbIE protected his base now successfully, but lost a few buildings there. He's sitting on 1000. He has the money for reactor, but I think he should spend it on the supply center. Ruiz sitting on 1500 and is now building up a supply stash in the middle. Or maybe a tunnel first. Artillery strike coming in to do absolutely no damage at all on the command center, which has been repaired right now. Wasted artillery strike right there. It's also only a level 2 artillery strike, so nothing really to fear. Only one worker needs to get out and then the command center will be repaired completely. I think a mine drop now coming in, or is this an EMP? If this is an EMP, I don't know. Oh, it was a mine drop, okay. So mine drop somewhere here. No, it was a minigunner drop. Okay, never mind. It was a minigunner drop, but been stopped there by the quads. Placing our post here to deal with the worker. Now the GLA player is definitely ahead with the income because he has this one supply stash. Gathering resources from the China player only has one Alderic. And I think, but I'm not very sure, I think one supply stash is superior to one Alderic. But I'm not very sure at this. Oh, that was an EMP. Disabling the command center. So that there is no action happening by the general's points, general promotions. Oh, Black Rose has been shot by the quad cannon, but quad cannon been taken out now by the troops. So it was a poker game. Okay, so tunnel on the left, and I think we are going to see a supply stash there very soon. Nuclear missile ready to shoot in 3 minutes, but will do absolutely nothing. I think this arms level will be taken out by a ZoMbIE. There's nothing really to stop this listening outpost. There's also bomber coming in to deal with this supply stash. Arms dealer gone and toxin treasure also gone. Nice hit there with the bomb. And supply stash remains in the whole mode. The rebel recaptured the Alderic. Smart decision not to destroy it. And a dragon coming in to finish off the command center. Ruiz sitting on 200. And ooh, nice rebel ambush. Really nicely done there. Saving his command center and stopping a this dangerous threat called Dragon Tank. Supply stash rebuilding, and yeah, so ZoMbIE is sitting on 600 cash. He has a few hackers there at the bottom, which are camouflaged. Also there's some hackers, so he has definitely some income. The GLA player has to rely on supply stashes, but those are pretty good. He still don't have any palaces. One palace, I mean. Having no palace is interesting at 26 minutes. He has a lot of troops, and I think they're going to do a lot of damage if they not get killed by one dragon tank with a crazy flame wave. The Toxin Rebels are very strong against a dragon tank, so it will be interesting to see who is going to win this, those rebels or this one dragon. I think the dragon is going to win this. Or he's splitting up the troops, that's also a nice decision. Attacking from the left and from the right, that's also good. Supply stash going up there at the right, and this gives Ruiz 3 supply stashes. Holy shit, that's a lot of income for the GLA player. ZoMbIE is still busy with creating flame waves. Oh, and all the troops now going up in flames, but dragon been taken out, and yeah, damage was done anyway. So bomber coming in, and this could be a good hit, but why not shoot the nuclear missile on this place first and then throw the bomber on it? Whatever. Oh, so toasty units. I'm also toasty right now. I'm sweating like crazy. What's that for useless nuclear missile silo? Again, only taking out one tunnel and an arms dealer. That's useless. But an artillery strike coming in, and it will... Oh, maybe this will not be so useless. No. I take it back, it was not useless. So, artillery strike finished off the command center. This was actually the first useful nuclear missile set. All those minigunners were dropped into their death, landing on the hill, on the cliff, and die a horrible death. That was a good nuclear missile silo right there, but it is not going to hurt Ruiz because he's swimming in cash right now. 3,000 cash, and there's still more to collect from the middle there. Okay, barracks going up, and still no palace in sight, so Ruiz playing the whole game through with no palace at all. On the other side we have an airfield going up again for the China players, an ECM and a listening outpost coming in here at the base, but they are not going to stop the GLA player because this is too last to attack a GLA player. I think ZoMbIE is struggling with his cash. He should sell the nuclear missile silo. This building is useless. It's so useless. Why you keep this super weapon? 6 minutes? Really? Is it really worth it? Toxin Rebel been stopped there by the bunker. Minigun are still shooting on the supply station, but being stopped by the quad, and some attack there, but nice rebel ambush. But one rebel ambush to stop the destruction of one tunnel? Was this really worth it to sacrifice one Toxin Rebel ambush? Throwing it down here would have been more useful to capture some buildings, but then there's the helix, so no, it wouldn't have been useful. Okay, helix been filled up with units, and bomber coming in to stop the first palace. Oh, there was the first palace, but it is being bombed back to the Stone Age. And there goes the next palace up. So we are finally going to see a palace at the 30-minute mark by the GLA player. Some toasty actions happening there. A lot of heat, flame waves going across the land and also reaching the table of my flat here and heating up the room like incredible. Oof. Those dragon tanks are hot, man, I'm telling you. Oh, who will win? Ooh, I would say the dragon tank won. So much death. Tunnel going up there at the right, and a Lotus on the way to capture the Aldrich. Palace at 50%. And is there something inside? Yes, the tunnel is full. But there's a Gatling turret, which will stop the attack. Because Ruiz only have quads and RPGs. No Scorpion tanks at all in the tunnel. Also, Ruiz now has a radar. Just to point that out, right there. And Ruiz sitting on 3 supply stashes. That's massive. That's a massive income right there. 5,000 cash for Ruiz, 6,000, 7,000. That's a lot. That's dangerous. ZoMbIE is sitting on 2,000 and spending all of his cash into helixes. Which could be a good decision, but if he runs into those quads, it's GG. Maybe he should build more hackers. He definitely needs more hackers, but then on the other side he needs units to protect space and to apply pressure to stop his enemy from building up. Okay, Ruiz now knows that there's a Black Lotus and he's warned. First black market in this game going up at 33 minutes, and Raider went on the way to spot Black Lotus. Tunnel on the left, been stopped there, but rank should be more closer to tunnel to do more damage. Black Lotus been shot. That's 1,500 gone right there, and tunnel gone, and nothing up was survives. So much fight for only one tunnel. So we have one helix there, and a nuclear missile silo which is ready to shoot in the next few seconds. Attack now happening, and this helix is flying into its death. Ooh. But getting the important vehicles and surviving this fight. This was a risky attack, but it was successful, and now landing there next to the airfield. Bomber coming in to... Oh, nice! Rebel ambush destroying the helix, and very nicely done. Nuclear missile silo on the palace, and a terrorist strike dealing with the palace now. Also some minigunner drop there. Yep. Palace and arms dealer gone. Nicely done. Second useful nuclear missile silo. Rebels now going over to capture all those buildings, and we have another helix plus infernal cannon to defend the base. So ZoMbIE need to pick now very wisely which rebel he's going to kill, otherwise he's going to lose buildings like this, for example. Rector captured, and this means GLA now has power. You can see that Ruiz is sitting on 1,500 and ZoMbIE on 700. Okay, I think that's the game right now. ZoMbIE is losing it. He doesn't have a lot to defend his base with. Dragon tank being stopped by the rebels. Ooh, that is one hurting infernal cannon right there.
Our base is in peril. I will work.
A warrior has fallen.
I still don't get it why he's not selling the nuclear missile silo and spending it into more useful stuff. Main supply stage will be depleted very soon, but this is not going to cripple the GLA player, because now the GLA player has the power. He has the game in his hands, and I think ZoMbIE will press the surrender button within the next few seconds. Oh, German Kell going berserk there and sniping some troops which are not going into the helix, which surprises me. Oh, but German Kell going up in flames. No, not going up in flames, but being shot there. Helix going down, not careful enough. The quads taking this helix out. The helix is doing absolutely nothing at all. And we have an EMP drop coming in, plus a bomber. Taking out 4 quads. Nicely done. 1 quad remains, and we'll kill those important hackers now. ZoMbIE now losing important income. Oh, there it goes. That was very important. ZoMbIE now finally taking out this power plant. And we can see that Ruiz is sitting on 5,000 cash again. And he really has a good map control. Yeah, this Inferno cannon is going to die now. Or getting destroyed, I mean. Worker incoming. He is really brave, man. He also has shoes. No, he doesn't have shoes. Ooh, that's really mean of this general. No shoes. Reactor still alive and remains in this game. And let's see how long ZoMbIE will stay in this game. Montanel's going up and ZoMbIE pressing the surrender button. There's also a sneak attack now. First sneak attack in this game after 38 minutes. Yeah, pretty long match, but was pretty good. Exciting. I didn't know who's going to win this match, but it was a good fight till the end. 186 units created by Ruiz and 203 lost. Both players collected an even amount of cash, which is very surprising me, because Ruiz had the middle with his supply stashes. He had Euterics. That is really surprising me. I think the hackers really kept ZoMbIE in the game there. Whew. Anyway, please tell me, with the video length, do you like to see 1 hour plus videos? Because I don't like to see them, and I would love to split them up into more parts. For example, if I cast 6 games of one best of 6 series or something like this, then I really don't want to put everything together into a 2 hour video. I would like to split it up into 6 videos. But what is your opinion about this? Would you like to see a 2 hour video, or do you want to see 6 20-minute videos? I would prefer the 6 20-minute videos. But let me know what you think, and thank you for watching. This is your sweating cncHD, and have some ice cream.